Here is another question from one of our viewers. They were wondering how much pipe they would save if they didn't use 90-degree angles like we have here, and instead had a situation like this. Now, the first thing I want to point out is that this angle here is 150 degrees. You might not be able to get a fitting that would work for this angle, making something like this impossible to do. However, if you can make it work somehow, you're going to have 32 feet 3 inches in this situation. And to get to the same point in this building here, we're going to have to go 16 feet over, 28 feet back, for a grand total of 44 feet over here, leading to around a 12-foot savings in pipe, if you could make this situation work for you. If not, then you're going to be able to come over and then over here at a 45-degree angle to save about 9.5 feet of pipe from this design over here. So not a bad savings. And you could do something similar with this to something over here. But this is back to design 1 in the video, where if you can't actually make this connection work here, you could probably do something like this, and this with a 45-degree angle. And another thing to consider would be to come straight off of the fitting, no 45-degree angle, and connect to the pipe if you can, to create a straight drain line without any angles or extra fittings. And even though something like this is going to require a few more feet of pipes, it's usually going to be easier for the plumber. This is why we see more of this type of design than something like this. However, if you did want to save about 5 feet for this design here, you could simply run a 45 from this point here to this point here. And while doing research for the video, I came across a design that had pipes going in a variety of different directions. And in fact, they were going in so many directions, I don't think there was a situation where they had very many 90-degree fittings. Almost everything came off at a 45-degree angle. And in my opinion, something like this is going to take a lot longer to design than something where you're using 90-degree angles, or even just a few 45-degree angles. So I think the moral to the story is you're not always going to save money by simply cutting cost in materials when it could cost you more money in labor.